and the suspect is still a teenager. Also ahead, an update on the legal battle over a border wall project near Alamo, the concerns over water, and the hurricane that formed today with its eye on Hawaii.
It is just hot and humid here in the valley with temperatures in the 90s and triple digits. We'll talk about the forecast for your Sunday on Channel 5 News this weekend at 6.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
We begin with the arrest of this man in Hidalgo County. Palmview police were looking for him yesterday. Today, he is in custody. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Christine Galvan. Investigators say Heriberto Casares stabbed another man several times in the torso. The victim will survive, but Casares now faces criminal charges. Palmview police say they arrested him last night in McAllen based on a tip. They also said he and the victim knew each other, but still don't know what led to the stabbing. We will update you as more information is confirmed. We also have more information today on that deadly car crash we told you about last night at 10. Today, DPS confirmed 2 people died. This is video from the crash site just north of Palmview. Investigators say the driver of a Chevy Malibu crossed into the wrong lane and crashed into a Ford Fusion driven by Jonathan Thayes Sosa. Jonathan died at the scene. He was 25. A passenger in the Malibu, Brianna Salcedo, also died. She was 19. 2 others, including the Malibu driver, are in critical condition. New at 6, Brownsville police say they have arrested a now 19-year-old for a deadly shooting that happened 3 years ago when he was just 16. He was apparently always a suspect, but the arrest took a while because he took off into Mexico. That's according to the Cameron County District Attorney. Authorities have not released the suspect's name because he was 16 when the crime happened. We do have a call into Brownsville police for more information. We will keep you posted. A restraining order on border wall construction near Alamo is on hold until at least August 27th, though we have learned another hearing may take place before the TRO expires. The case is now in federal court after originally being filed in state court by the Hidalgo County Irrigation District 2. They sued, claiming equipment used for the project was damaging one of their canals. Members of a local activist group also voicing their concerns.
Well, I just saw a bunch of dirt, and that's the thing with irrigation. It gives the water to all the cities. So even building the wall, it's gonna throw soil in the canals. What is that gonna do? We don't know what the soil has.
We will keep an eye on this and we will keep you posted. A mix of sun and clouds on this gorgeous but hot Saturday afternoon. That is the view from South Padre Island. Summer break is slowly coming to an end. Another round of school districts will start their new school year in about 38 hours. And here are the rest of the Monday starts. Los Fresnos starts Tuesday. So let's get to meteorologist Andrew Chung. Andrew, the heat is on and school is just around the corner.
That is right, Christine. It's going to be hot for the school kids starting Monday and Tuesday. We still have some small rain chances as well for Monday, but right now just hot for this early Saturday evening. Right now in Sky 5 in Weslaco, we've got temperatures in the 90s and triple digits. 100 degrees in McAllen, 96 here at the station, 93 in Harlingen, 92 in Brownsville, and 99 degrees in Edinburgh. But it feels hotter thanks to the humidity. So right now it feels like 101 in McAllen, 100 Rio Grande City, and 98 in Brownsville. Those are the heat indices. And it's been breezy, of course, for this afternoon. The winds are out of the east to southeast between 15 up to 23 miles an hour, with a gust of 31 in McAllen and Harlingen and 28 miles an hour in Edinburgh. So for your Saturday night, we should see partly cloudy skies. It is going to stay warm and muggy tonight with temperatures in the upper 80s at 9 p.m. and mid 80s at 11 o'clock this evening. We'll talk more about the forecast for the rest of the weekend in just a bit. Christine.
A live look now from Honolulu, Hawaii. The waves are waving, the trees are blowing, but this beach, this island, is not in the direct path of Hurricane Lala. Here is Melissa Adon with what is happening on the Big Island.
Lala pounding Hawaii with heavy rains, damaging winds and high surf, bringing the possibility of life-threatening mud and landslides throughout some of the Big Island's steep terrain. People filling up sandbags and purchasing plywood to protect their homes and stocking up on essentials to weather the storm.
I lived here pretty much all my life, and first time this ever happened, need to be prepared and you never know what's going to happen.
Satellite imagery from early Saturday morning showing the storm closing in on the Hawaiian Islands. Forecasters issuing a hurricane warning for Hawaii County, the Big Island.
Now is the time to prepare before conditions get worse. We can't predict or control the storm necessarily, but we can prepare for it.
Governor Josh Green signing an emergency proclamation allowing the state to quickly access disaster funds and warning everyone to avoid unnecessary travel.
It's going to be a ton of rain, as much as 20 inches of rain in some parts of the Big Island, which means that there's going to be flooding. And we have to be very, very careful about that.
About 180 Hawaii National Guard members have been activated to support rescue operations. High water vehicles are also being made available in each county. If Lala makes landfall as a hurricane, it would be the first time on record for the Big Island of Hawaii. Here on the Big Island, we are feeling the brunt of Lala, but the impacts are expected to be felt throughout all of the Hawaiian Islands throughout this weekend. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Hilo, Hawaii.
Next at 6, a different kind of rescue caught on camera. The Arizona man who is making changes after going into cardiac arrest while driving.
I was not paying attention to it, letting myself have type 2 diabetes way out of control.
And later in the newscast, we're going to hear from a mom who designed something to help protect her nonverbal child.
Get this exceptional offer on select 2026 Cadillac CT5 models. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra, with the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Right now, get 2.9% APR for 72 months, plus $1,500 purchase cash on 2026 Sierra 1500 models. We are professional grade.
All right. This is my pawpaw.
And Jimmy is my grandson.
As a Baptist preacher in South Texas, he taught me to follow the 2 great commandments. Love God
and love your neighbor.
I've tried to follow those teachings, first as a public school teacher
and now as a Texas lawmaker,
providing relief to those struggling to afford their health care, their housing, their groceries.
That's loving your neighbor.
I'm James Tallarico, and I approve this message.
Amen.
You're never going to make it in Hollywood.
No.
It all comes down to this play. Wait a minute, what's going on the sideline? It's Mark and Austin Payne. Looks like they're selling a car to one of the players.
We're making deals anytime, anyplace.
Regardless. Make this the summer event. Get $15,000 off MSRP on a new 2026 Ram 1500 Lone Star Crew Cab. Plus, get Ram's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Payne Rio, Ed Payne Motors, Payne Alice, and Payne Edinburgh. Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
Now to Arizona, where police saved a man who suffered cardiac arrest while driving. Their efforts caught on camera. Watch.
Wake up. Can you hear me?
This is body camera footage from Avondale police officer J.J. Del Pozo, one of the 3 officers who responded after a vehicle pulling a car crashed into a power pole, knocking it over.
When we first showed up, you could clearly see that the vehicle went through the dirt, did like a complete U-turn and struck the pole as it tilted over to the side, and then the power lines ended up laying over the top of it.
Officer Dante Heron and Raul Alcala also responded to the scene near West Van Buren and Fairway, and once they arrived, they were met with this.
There were 2 civilians that were attempting to approach the vehicle, and right before they did, obviously I yelled as loud as I could to be like, stay back, because at that time we didn't know if the lines were energized.
Del Pozo was the first officer to reach the driver, 56-year-old Brian Mueller.
When I arrived on the scene, I saw Officer J.J. Del Pozo take the male out of the vehicle from the driver's seat. This male looked completely unconscious.
Del Pozo pulled Mueller from the vehicle, then started chest compressions and CPR. Mueller tells 12 News he had just bought what he calls a project car and was pulling it home when he crashed. But as for what happened that day,
I don't remember anything from the whole day.
What did doctors, what did they say happened to you?
Cardiac arrest.
Mueller was transported to the hospital after the July 16th incident and has been in and out of the hospital since. He says the experience has been a wake-up call for his health.
I was not paying attention to it, letting myself have type 2 diabetes way out of control and stuff like that.
Almost a month after the accident, the officers reflect on just how dangerous the situation was.
So at that time, none of the transformers had blown yet, and from our training, basically that says that it's a 50-50 shot, essentially, if the lines are hot or not. With two people running up to the vehicle, we kind of had to make a decision. Do we stop them and get too close and risk our own lives, or do we back off?
And it's a decision Brian Mueller says he'll forever be thankful for.
I have a lot of gratitude towards the officers, and I hope to be able to meet them when I go back out there to get my stuff.
That was Tiana Judah Lang reporting.
Here's your marine forecast for tonight and for tomorrow. There's a very slight chance tomorrow for a shower. We'll have winds out of the southeast to east around 10 to 15 knots. The bay waters are moderate chop. Seas are 3 to 4 feet and the rip current risk is moderate. Take a look at the forecast for your Sunday after the break.
In the Rio Grande Valley, 18-wheeler traffic is heavier than anywhere else in Texas. If you're involved in an 18-wheeler accident, we will stop insurance companies from taking advantage of you. The J. Gonzalez Law Firm, a force for justice.
Make this the summer event at Bert Ogden Ram in Harlingen. Drive a new Ram 1500 with over $11,500 off MSRP, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty included. Bert Ogden Ram in Harlingen. Dale gas.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, we understand times are tough, and that's why we're helping families during this back-to-school season. It's easy. Follow our Instagram account, check out contest details, and enter for your chance to win. The winner will be selected on August 31st. Shampoozy at Island.
Every angler has a fish story. Early mornings, tight lines, unforgettable experiences. That's why your Texas Ford dealers support CCA Texas, promoting healthy coastal fisheries and new stories for generations to come. The CCA Star Tournament is the time to join in. The first 5 members to net a tagged redfish win a Ford F-150, plus a Haney boat, Mercury motor, and Coastline trailer. Register today and get ready to tell your story.
Chevy drivers across America will do a lot in the next 5 years. But one thing they won't do is pay interest on their new Chevy. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. With no payments for 90 days. Because you've earned this summer. Now it's time to go get it.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling vehicle in the Rio Grande Valley.
It all comes down to this play. Wait a minute, what's going on the sideline? It's Mark and Austin Payne. Looks like they're selling a car to one of the players.
We're making deals anytime, anyplace.
Regardless.
Get employee pricing and 0% financing with a new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for only $34,000 to $995 at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and now Payne Alice Chevrolet. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight. You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people. The J. Gonzalez Law Firm, 1-800-CAR-COURAGE, a force for justice.
A Maryland mom has created a wristband for children. As Brianna Ross reports, it can be scanned for emergency information if they wander off.
That was probably one of the scariest things of my life.
Sherry Bailey is talking about a day back in 2020 when her daughter Lala, who has Jacobson syndrome and autism, wandered out of her home. Lala was 6 years old at the time and with another caretaker.
At the time, she was developmentally about 17 months. And she's nonverbal, so that just added on top of the fear.
Luckily, Bailey and her husband found Layla safe, but the scary day was enough to spark action. They pushed to get the LEAD Act passed in Maryland. Layla's Elopement Awareness and Dissemination Act establishes statewide law enforcement training and search tactics when it comes to looking for people with autism or dementia who wander off. Bailey and her husband also created these InfoMate wristbands under their company Ziggleby. It's a water-resistant band with a QR code that connects to a software where families can create custom profiles with emergency contact information that someone can scan in case a child wanders or gets lost.
So when this gets scanned, I get the alert of the location, date, and time of the scan, and the person that scans it gets the information that's helpful in the mode of crisis.
The wristbands also have a section for air tags so families can locate them at any time. The Baileys partnered with Walmart as their exclusive retailer. They sell the wristband for $39 plus a monthly $12 subscription fee. But Bailey says the peace of mind that comes with it is priceless.
The beauty about this is, in an emergency, what happens is children often tend to freeze and not remember information. This is information at their fingertips that adults, trusted adults, can utilize.
That was Brianna Ross reporting.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
Well, it has been a hot, humid, and breezy Saturday afternoon, and for most areas in the valley, it's been dry on the radar. We did see a few spotty showers try to get very close to the island, but they fell apart just around or east of the island, and it should be dry for tonight and just warm and muggy for your Saturday night. Speaking of the island, some very pretty clouds out there. This is Sky 5 SPI. Right now, 86 degrees. The winds are out of the east at 17 miles an hour. For tomorrow, we should have partly cloudy skies with highs in the upper 80s of the island. There's a very slight chance tomorrow there for a shower or thunderstorm, and it stays breezy as well for tomorrow. Sky 5 in Weslaco, some clouds, a lot of sunshine, still hot, humid, breezy. Temperatures right now are in the mid-90s here at the station, 93 in Harlingen, 92 in Brownsville, and 99 in McAllen and in Edinburgh. But when you factor that humidity into the air temperature, it feels even hotter. It feels like 104 in Edinburgh, McAllen, Weslaco, 108 Harlingen, 105 Raymondville and Brownsville, and 102 out west in Rio Grande City. So for your Saturday night, we'll see partly cloudy skies tonight. It's breezy, muggy, and warm this evening with temperatures in the upper 80s at 9 p.m. then mid-80s at 11 o'clock tonight with low temperatures only around 80 degrees for tomorrow morning. So for your Sunday, we'll see partly cloudy skies continue. We start off tomorrow morning with temperatures around 80 degrees at 6 and 7 a.m. But again, it's going to be hot, humid, and breezy. I have put in just a 10% chance, a very small chance of a shower tomorrow morning and also tomorrow afternoon thanks to the sea breeze. So most areas should stay dry, but there's a very slight chance tomorrow for a shower or thunderstorm. Look at the temperatures, by the way, 96 at 1 p.m. and 98 degrees at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, the heat indices will be in the triple digits, so if you're outside during the day, please do take it easy and stay hydrated. Well, folks, the wind shear did its job in the Atlantic and Caribbean Sea. We're watching 2 tropical waves in the Atlantic, and now the Hurricane Center says no chance of development. This is all thanks to the very strong wind shear. So this is very great news for us here as we watch the tropics. So it's quiet in the Atlantic, Gulf, as well as in the Caribbean, but it is not quiet out west in the Pacific. So here's the west coast of the U.S. There's California, there's Mexico, and out west there's Hawaii. We're watching Hurricane Lala, Category 1 hurricane right now, getting very close to the Big Island of Hawaii, Hawaii County, and there it is, 75 miles per hour winds with gusts of 90 miles per hour. So this hurricane's interacting with the mountains of Hawaii. So what happens is you get those winds getting even stronger coming down the slope of those mountains on the Big Island of Hawaii. And there's a forecast cone over the next couple of days. It is expected to weaken to a tropical storm, then re-strengthen back to a hurricane by next week. Again, it's not going to move directly over the rest of the islands of Hawaii, but it will still be felt. The impacts will be felt from this hurricane over the next couple of days in the Hawaiian Islands. So again, in the Pacific, things are very busy. There's Hurricane Lala. There's Honolulu, Hawaii. You can see the eye becoming more obscured now. A lot of clouds and, of course, very strong winds, at least to hurricane force gusts now happening on the Big Island of Hawaii. Back home here in Texas, just very quiet. One upper low spinning over in the mountains, actually bringing some rain to the watershed, but it's been mainly quiet here in the valley. So what about our rain chances? I've put in just a 10% chance of a shower tomorrow, and I've upped the rain chances to 20% on Monday. I think there could be a spotty shower thunderstorm for Monday afternoon, then it's dry after Monday. So here's Future Track. This is the HERM model, partly cloudy tonight. This model thinks we could see a few showers tomorrow morning in the mid-valley. That's about, and then maybe a spotty shower in the afternoon by 3 p.m. Again, most areas should stay dry, but there's a very small chance in the afternoon for a shower or a thunderstorm. Then it's quiet again for tomorrow night into Monday morning. So partly cloudy, warm and muggy, down to 80 degrees tonight. Then for tomorrow, maybe an isolated shower, still hot, humid, breezy with highs in the upper 90s. Here's your first 4 and 5 7-day forecast. So we have a 10% chance of a shower and thunderstorm. There is a 20% chance of some spotty showers or thunderstorms Monday, but it's still hot with highs in the upper 90s. Then it's mostly sunny, hot, humid, breezy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. High temperatures upper 90s. The morning lows will stay in the upper 70s to around 80. That is your first 4 and 5 forecast.
We are just 2 weeks away from the start of UTRGV's second football season. The season opener will be played here at home, which means Vaqueros Game Day will air right here on Channel 5 at 10 a.m. Our sports team will broadcast live from Vaquer Stadium when the team is playing at home. We hope you will join us.
I can't believe it's just 2 weeks away. Our two-a-day tour takes us to Mission to catch up with the Eagles and their new starting quarterback. We'll be right back.
Have you been hit by hunger? Order ahead with the Stars app or visit starsdriving.com to order online and send that hunger packing. T-boned by the munchies? Scan the QR code and download the Stars app right now. Only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
But we are Luke for your Buick and GMC in Brownsville, Texas. We've been in business for over 40 years, providing world-class service to the people of the Rio Grande Valley. We're Luke for your Motors. We're what's now.
When you trust your heart to Valley Baptist Health System, know you are trusting a team of experienced, multidisciplinary cardiovascular physicians dedicated to providing the Rio Grande Valley with comprehensive heart care close to home. From diagnosis to surgery and rehabilitation, our heart care providers will walk you through every step of your journey. Find a cardiologist in the RGV at valleybaptist.net/heartcare.
Buick. Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. Take advantage of the Discover Buick sales event while it lasts. Buick, exceptional by design. During the Discover Buick sales event, get 0% APR for 5 years on 2026 Envision models, plus no monthly payments until next year.
Have you been hit by hunger? Order ahead with the Stars app or visit starsdriving.com to order online and send that hunger packing. T-boned by the munchies? Scan the QR code and download the Stars app right now. Only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
Now, sports with Gloria Morelia.
Last year, Coach Jody Cantu took over the Mission Eagles, put up a 3-4 district record, and took the Eagles to the playoffs in his first year at the head coach position. However, they did retire some key players on offense, including quarterback Alejandro Cano and wide receiver Shelby Cital. Backup quarterback Lincoln Butler did see some time last year and is ready to step into the starting role this season and will rely heavily on the running game.
Year two, we're going to be prepared and physical. So that's one thing that the community can expect is, next time they come see us, we'll be a well-rounded football program.
I hope to really have a good record this year. Hopefully, district. I really want that golden ball, and I hope to win Battle of the Conway too and make it to the playoffs.
1-0 mentality every week. Go out there, put out our best product, and win.
The Eagles have 13 returners, a lot of them juniors and seniors that had some good experience last year, making it to the first round of the playoffs where they fell to PSJA North.
I see us bringing Mission back to where it used to be. There's a lot of tradition here. I hear it every day, and that's the main goal. Is I want to bring back the fire in the community. The community's been great. We've got a lot of support from the community as far as administration at the school district level. We've got all the support we need. So, this is a village. And we're going to put it together. And we're bringing back that flame in them. And if those old school Eagle fans know what I'm talking about.
The Eagles will kick off the season with the Battle of Conway. Donna and Economides are the non-district games, and district games will kick off on week 4 against Nicky Rowe, followed by Palmview. The second half of the season will start against Donna North, McAllen Memorial, Rio Grande City, PSJA Memorial, and the final game will be on the road against McAllen. Switching gears, we'll have Vaqueros football in just 2 weeks, and the Vaqueros just wrapped up another week of camp. Yesterday was all about situational football before playing their second scrimmage earlier today over at Robert and Janet Backer Stadium. Coach Bush says they have a pretty good idea of what players are needed where, but there are still things that need to be worked on.
Again, we got a good beat on guys in certain positions, so really more just certain situations. Again, still getting in game reps, trying to get some drives going so we can get those game reps in 8 to 10 play drives and work that game condition a little bit, and then just again in the game different scenarios with clock, time management, and field position management.
And the Dallas Cowboys' first preseason game is today. You'll be able to watch it here on Channel 5 News right after the newscast at 7 p.m. And over in the MLB, the Astros are taking on the Mariners, and the Rangers will face off against the Athletics at 8:40 p.m. That's a look at sports. We'll have more Channel 5 News right after the break.
At Toyota's national sales event, set your sights on even more summer fun.
Come on, let's go. Qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2026 Tacoma SR5 for $309 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Being friendly isn't just a tagline. It's the heart of everything we do. From warm greetings to lending a hand in our community, spreading friendliness goes far beyond our doors. It's more than service. It's the friendly way, and we're proud to pass it on.
Progress is always the goal. Game recognizes game. The summer of Audi is here. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer during the Summer of Audi sales event.
When's the last time you woke up and thought to yourself, today seems like a good day to get arrested? Probably never. Just because you don't plan on getting arrested doesn't mean you shouldn't have a plan in case you do. Remember to call Aegon Thu 422-2222.
If you're unable to care for your baby, there are safe options to protect you both. You can surrender your unharmed infant at any hospital, EMS, or fire station, anonymously, without fear of repercussions. Visit babymoseshotline.com.
At Toyota's national sales event, set your sights on even more summer fun.
Come on, let's go. Qualified lessees can lease a new 2026 RAV4 LE for $309 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Here's your 7-day forecast. For tomorrow, there is a 10% chance of a shower, mainly in the afternoon. It's still hot, of course, with highs in the upper 90s. For Monday, there's a 20% chance of some spotty showers or thunderstorm with highs in the upper 90s. Then it should be dry Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, mostly sunny skies. Morning lows in the upper 70s to around 80 for next week.
All right, everyone, that is going to do it for us at 6. We're going to be back here at 10. Have a great evening and enjoy the game.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
This is work. But this is Furniture Row. Work, Furniture Row. Work, furniture, well, you get it. And during the Labor Day sale, rewarding the rigor